since. However, there was a piece of information I forgot about. They recently played at a Minnesota Red Bull tournament, team tournament.
Yes.
They ended up playing long sets, and they played about 100 matches.
Wow.
And towards the very end, Shadow had the match downloaded, and it was dominating. And in fact, you saw it was 6-0 on that stream match when Arslan played against Shadow. And the whole time, everybody, and you know everybody in this tournament, Super Akouma was preparing for Arslan. Yes. Surprise, Shadow ended up taking it. And look at this, now, because of that, Super Akouma able to make it into the top 8 winner's side.
Yeah, so this is Super Akuma's chance to prove to everyone that he could have beat Arslan to make it in the winner's side of the bracket anyway, right? And if he does that, he's in top 4 of this tournament, right? That is going to be huge, absolutely huge. Going back to Shadow versus Arslan, though, I feel like since Shadow beat him, he hasn't really run the Claudio against him, right? So to see him bring out the Claudio, I feel like that was his answer.
Anyways, we're going to go into a matchup. Two of the most beloved characters in Tekken 7. We have Zafina and Akouma.
Oh, yeah. People love them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they love these players for sure. That is without a doubt. Yes. Two of the most emotional and impactful players that we've seen throughout the series of Tekken 7. Arguably, Arslan, really the rising star over the past few years. Anyways, we're going to go into the matchup. I am excited to see how this is going to play out, especially because Arslan has been on record for almost every region where he comments like, oh, is Akouma still a problem for you guys? He's not a problem in Pakistan.
But we just saw what happened to Khan, right? Almost happened to Khan. And like, it looked like Khan was having some issues.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was the nerves, being on the EVO stage and everything, but that was a very, very close first set against Super Akouma and his Akouma.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out, of course.
Look at Arslan's fingers there, dude. I love the way he hits the buttons. It's so unorthodox compared to how most people play with their hands and their fingers on the stick.
I mean, he's like a surgeon when it comes to inputs and just the way he plays. Maybe that we're playing wrong. Maybe we're playing wrong.
We could be. I mean, he's the best, man. He's the guy to beat.
And again, I mentioned this before, and if you guys aren't familiar, once he gets to the loser's bracket, he becomes the most dangerous player on the planet. Look at the stats. He is almost unbeatable.
That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. This is wild. This tournament's only going to get crazier and crazier. John Ding, top 4 of the tournament. I don't think anyone predicted that to happen.
No, and you know, it's funny because the last series of TWT events when we were having offline, he did not make a top 8 in any master event.
That's
so
right.
He has really trained and leveled up. Learning and using multiple characters, especially that Julia, which he really built up over the past few years.
You reminded me of that because back in 2019, I remember he was having so much trouble and he was trying to add the Julia. He was at the TWT finals for the LCQ.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been training Julia. I think Julia is the answer. And it was way back then, but he lost with it and it was not the answer then. Yeah. But he stuck with it, and here we are 3 years later, the anime training arc, and John Ding, top 4 of EVO.
You love to see it, and you get, again, hard work pays off, and it definitely shows, and he is back here on the stage trying to fight and win, but right now it's all about Pakistan and France.
Pakistan versus France again. Super Akouma had to play Khan on the winning side of the bracket, now he gets Arslan in the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, if you guys watching at home are watching this, you may not be familiar with Tekken 7. There is still time to play and learn this game. Pick up on it. You know, we are seasoned commentators on this game, but right now we're not even doing commentary. We're talking about a game that we love, and it's just so easy for us with this level of play to really enjoy it with you guys at home. So I hope you guys are paying attention and you guys are noticing the energy from this crowd, the energy from these players, and how great it is.
Yeah, both of these guys fan favorites right now. We got a lot of EU representation here in the arena. Arslan, of course, one of the fan favorites in general across Tekken. He's earned that respect from everybody. If you remember 3 years ago, people weren't so happy. They were kind of booing him out here. It's kind of like mixed reaction. Now, totally different story.
Yeah. Oh, big launch. He went for a big whip. He got a heavy uppercut. Unable to land here. Last day on Earth. Let's see. I mean, this is a very odd stage, of course, but again, Super Akouma, he's playing aggressively again. He is looking his way in, trying to find and chip away against Arslan. He caught him right there. He could have finished.
Could have. And you know, the thing that was beautiful there was he punished the 1+2.
Oh my gosh, he caught him! He caught him!
Yo. Okay, that's a good start, Super Akouma.
But can he keep it up? That's the question. Can he keep it up for multiple rounds? Enough to close it out and win a game.
Yeah, he's got to save the meter that round too, right? So that's a huge deal when you're Akouma to have all that meter to rely on to make a comeback when you need it later.
I mean, do you want to talk about the track record between these players? Super Akouma has never beat him.
I mean,
has never beat him in
most
tournament.
people against Arslan.
That is true. But, I mean, in particular, Arslan plays with a level of confidence against Akouma that is almost unheard of.
For sure. I'm curious. Oh, boy. I'm curious how much Akouma practice they even put in anymore.
I mean, do they even have any Akouma players? We don't see any of their notable Akouma players in tournaments anymore. I mean, maybe it's the difficulty of traveling, but still, there are a lot of questions that will be answered because we are back with offline play.
Exactly. Super Akouma now with range hop kick from Arslan Ash with Zafina.
That's one way to do it. Show him the confidence. Land Zafina's hop kick.
That's incredible.
That is definitely an ICFC bounty if I've ever seen one.
Land Zafina's hop kick.
Anyways, going into the action, let's see what happens. Again, the pressure here gets the flow, does not get a full combo, was in stance.
Wow, the jab there, caught her out of the 4-4-4. And this time Super Akouma easy wall carry. Still building up that meter. It's gonna look good for him the final round. This meter keeps building like this.
Oh, Super Akuma's really gonna have to mix things up. He has not been going low. He's been pressuring Arslan Ash with a lot of mids. Going for the jab, really trying to open up and find an opportunity. He's trying to react.
He got it.
That's one way to react, but the wall.
Goes for tech. Oh boy.
That's smart. Arslan Ash knows not to deal with any of the funny stuff.
Teleport out of there.
Oh, the jab. He's gonna have to be careful.
He's being really cautious. He's power crush with
dead.
the launcher. Smart stuff from Arslan Ash.
And that is one of the sequences with Zafina that is rarely used in competitive play because it is so punishable. But at the end of the round, an amazing option. He was able to close it out.
Man, and this feels like such a struggle for Arslan. Like, he's in there. He's got the round count lead, but it's not easy at all.
I mean, this is what happens when you are the best player in the world.
Of course.
Everybody is going after you. Nice punish. He was ready.
Very nice punish. Nothing there. Could have had a back one, maybe?
Oh, the wall. He ducked the second hit on block. See how he goes. What's he going to do? Life deficit. He's in rage.
The backdash so effective from Zafina. Yeah, no meter, though. Going to make this comeback way harder. Here's the down four. Do we see more of them is the question.
20 seconds left.
The
Super
double
Kuma.
jump.
Is he going to... Oh, my
Down for
God.
one.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
He
wanted a fireball, right? Tell me he wanted a fireball there, Mark.
Never mind. You know, there could have been so many sequences there. Maybe he was expecting a down three. Maybe he was expecting a down one. Maybe a down forward one. He bet it all on something. He was either a fireball, a dragon punch, whatever it was. He tried to react with something there.
That was rough. That was such a big bet. The pressure of the situation got to him, it seems like. Because I think he did try to uppercut there. I think he wanted, even though he didn't have the meter for it.
He's done stuff like that. We've seen in recent tournaments that he has baited out a frame trap where he would go for an uppercut and try to beat out his opponent's reaction. But Arslan Ash too patient there. Too patient.
Way too patient. And that seems to be the key for both Arslan and Nee, right? Like, they're both such patient players, even when things are getting really crazy and intense.
Bro, it's been 3 years since we've done commentary at EVO. This is insane. I'm so glad we're back.
Dude, the crowd here is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm telling you guys, if you guys have never been here, get the arena tickets. Come and experience the arena because it is different than any other FGC event out there.
Anyways, going in, he gets the duck, but he's going to get punished for it. Luckily, Akouma not having any meter, but Super Akouma locked and loaded, ready to go.
I mean, you got to believe Arslan, that's a calculated risk. Like, I can just start the game, and what's he going to do? Worst case scenario, 1-2, one uppercut, no big deal.
Yeah. I mean, early on, you want to take risks against Akouma. Once he has that meter, that's when you're not going to mess around.
Exactly.
Anyways, we are in Geese Howard stage. Gets the follow-up, the standing three. Let's go. Pushing towards the wall. He might be able to close him out here. Side wall, doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, what a combo. Arslan Ash first round. That was beautiful. And now that 1+2 and the extension there is because he noticed that Super Akouma was always challenging after the 1+2. And now the backdash down for 2. Arslan Ash is getting into a groove right now. He did not look this comfortable in the first set that we saw him in. So now I can see the groove come down. The backdash and down for 2, that's not something we've seen from him yet in this top 8.
Oh yeah, the mental Zafina gauntlet coming into play here, and Super Akouma guessing wrong and having to deal with this mix-up. Let's see what happens on wake up. Look at this, he's gonna have to be careful. Back to the wall here. Oh, he floats.
Oh boy, but that's good for Arslan.
Yeah, good for Arslan. Get some damage though, but again, in rage now, Super Akouma. His tournament life is being threatened right now.
Yeah, he's in big trouble here, but rage mode to Akouma, but he doesn't have meter. He's gonna need a lot of those down fours. There's 2 of them. Do we get a third? Go for it. Just go for the third. It'll work.
Oh, the squid punch. He's done.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm trying to warn him. There you have it. Set point, Arslan Ash.
Fight.
The shining star of
I
Pakistan.
told him not to do it. What's he doing, Mark?
I mean, how else is he get? He has no meter. He can't really put the thread on. He has to do something. However, because he keeps doing it, it might give him opportunities towards the end of this round, but he's going to have to risk it all.
Third hit, yes. Oh, didn't reach.
The wall is crazy, man.
Yeah, and look at this corner. And look at the block from Arslan there, the down 3.
Tall order here. Super Akouma, if you're going to win this.
Woo, that was so good.
Oh, my gosh. He might be done. One more mix-up could do it. One more mix-up could do it.
Arslan Ash The pixel! Wait. He's made crazy comebacks with the pixel before.
He has no meter, though.
But
he
still,
has no meter.
He's got to raise the team to combos.
How is he going to deal with this?
Earn it back, Super Akouma. You're running out of time.
Arslan is just going to jab. He's going to keep it safe.
Duck and wall attitude. Just run up and duck. Oh my God!
He
doesn't have time. He doesn't have time though. He's got to do this to spend the time. It freezes time, and now he's gonna get a ton of damage.
He's gonna stay. Arslan is gonna stay on the ground.
Ton of damage.
Arslan will stay on the ground.
Running 3, down 4. Run up and do it again. You have no time. You gotta run up and do it again.
Oh my God! There's no time. Unfortunate.
Nice effort, but too big of a lead to overcome. Arslan into the top 4 of EVO. Super Akouma out at 5th.
What a